Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2026 and January's Colorful Cooking at Home. My name is Carrie Stewart. I am the culinary medicine coordinator here at Gibbs Cancer Center at Pelham. I work with Chef Caroline Worthy, who is in the back and who has helped prep this awesome event. We have some great first of the year speakers here that I'll introduce in a moment. But we really wanted to first take a minute to thank them because these two folks work for our marketing team, and they have really helped us build out our culinary medicine website, our culinary medicine handouts and flyers that will be coming to inboxes near you soon so that you can see all of the great work that we're doing. So first and foremost, thank you.
You're welcome.
Our pleasure.
All of the work
Of course.
put into it. Now, this is Joe Gagnon. He is our web specialist and developer. This is Crissy Posner, who works on our marketing and events outreach. And they are here to prepare eggplant boats, which I am fascinated by because when you said it, I knew exactly what you were talking about, but I've never eaten an eggplant boat before. So I am going to let them take it away and come up and, if you need a taste tester, if I can add a hand, let me know.
We
Of
definitely
course.
will.
I don't have it all first.
Okay. I better get up here. Thank you both.
Thank
That's
you.
Right. So, Crissy, first of all, how did you get this idea? Is it something you've always cooked?
Well, it's kind of funny, and I'm aging myself in telling you this,
Mhm.
but many years ago, if those of you remember the South Beach diet,
Yeah.
yes. So this was in their book,
Oh.
and I would make it every week because I love eggplant. I was brought up eating eggplant, Italian mother, Italian food.
Right.
So eggplant was a staple. So when I saw these eggplant boats, I would make them every week, and my husband loved them. So that being said, once I kind of changed my diet, I replaced some ingredients with other ingredients, but the base of the recipe stayed the same.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
What I like about this recipe, this is something that you've had for years.
Yes.
I'm brand new to it. So what's cool is that if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Pretty much. I mean, it's not a hard recipe, and it also is a recipe that you can make your own.
Right.
So I personally don't do any gluten or dairy.
Okay.
And the reason I don't do that is many, many moons ago, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which is a central nervous system disease, but it also has a lot of inflammation involved in it.
Right.
And gluten and dairy are foods really cause a lot of inflammation in some people.
Yeah.
So I decided to stop eating gluten and dairy, and a lot of my symptoms went away.
Wow.
So, but you could make this recipe anything you want. You could add dairy, you could add different things that have gluten, you could add meats, etc. So it's a great recipe because you can kind of make it changes and do what you want with it and just keep the base the same.
That's fantastic. So what do I do first?
Well, let me see. So first we are going to cut the eggplants. So these eggplants are, let me wash my hands first. I forgot
That's a
to
good
wash
idea.
my hands. So
I'm going to
give
wash
me
my hands.
one
I did
moment.
earlier, but
Yep.
better safe than sorry. Yeah, wash your hands. Be sanitary. That's always good for the kids to see. Am I right? I didn't hear you sing happy birthday. That's okay.
Yes. Washing hands, very important. So as I was saying, these are the eggplants. You can buy these pretty much in any grocery store in the produce section. This particular eggplant is called a globe eggplant. There are other types of eggplants. These are the most popular ones that you will see in the grocery store because they're grown everywhere. They're pretty easy to find, but there are other kinds of eggplants. So as you're cutting, I'll kind of talk a little bit about eggplant.
Sure.
And what nutritional values it has. So what you're going to do first is you're going to cut them in half.
Okay.
And you're going to hollow out the flesh, but kind of leave a good little coating of it in there for us.
All right.
So there's different types of eggplants. There's the globe eggplant, which is this one. There are Japanese eggplants, which I actually grow in my garden at home during the summer. They're the little thin ones you might have seen in a grocery store or a farmer's market. They're very purple, not as dark as these globe eggplants. There's also white eggplants. They do sell them sometimes. You see them in like more of a specialty market. Those are a little bit more, the skin is a little bit more thick and firm, and they are a little bit more tart.
Okay.
And then there's also, I don't know if you've ever seen these, they're called graffiti eggplants, and they are so cool looking.
I've never heard of these.
So they're also thin, like a Japanese eggplant, but it literally looks like somebody did graffiti on the eggplant. It's got like purple and brown and black, and it's just really cool looking. So if you ever see those are super sweet.
Yeah.
And delicious. So a little bit harder to find.
And you want the seeds for those.
Yes.
So if anyone's watching that, how I get graffiti eggplant seeds, please send Crissy's way.
yes.
Sure, email will be.
I have been looking for them. So, so the eggplant has a lot of different good health type of benefits. It is extremely high in fiber and very low in carbohydrates. So it's very good for people that would like to keep their blood sugars low. So regulating blood sugar, low carbs, high fiber go together. So that's always something great. It has a ton of antioxidants in it, as well as it has B1, B6, potassium. So a lot of really, really great vitamins and minerals in eggplant. And it's low in calorie. When I tell you a cup of eggplant is 22 calories.
Seriously?
Yes. So super low calorie vegetable. And again, massive health benefits, good for your heart health. And also just overall delicious. And you can make it in so many different ways. So when you're picking an eggplant, I always tell people, make sure it's firm, but you want it to kind of, when you press the skin, you want it to give it a little bounce back.
Okay.
So it's not like hard as a rock.
Right.
But you want it firm. So when you press into the actual skin, it gives a little bit of pull.
Now, how long do you stay at the supermarket choosing the perfect eggplant?
Oh,
a long
gosh.
time?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. I mean, they probably, when I'm in the produce section at the supermarket, they're probably like seriously just like, what is this woman doing? She's touching every single thing. But I do really take a lot of care in what I'm picking in the grocery stores. But if it has any like soft spots, some of them will have dents or marks. That usually means it's overripe.
Okay.
Leave it there. So, some people are like, oh, it's just a little nick, or it's just leave it. Find a good one. And so once you find a good one, you're in good shape for that. So definitely eggplants, healthy food. You are doing a fabulous job.
Am I really?
Yeah, you are. I probably would have stabbed myself with that spoon about 5 times already.
Thank you so much. Gosh.
So I have asked Joe to do most of the prep part. I do have issues with my hands from my MS, and my knife skills aren't pretty. So I was like, yeah, probably I'm not the best person to be showing people how to use knives. So I asked Joe to kind of help out with that a little bit. So
want to walk in and walk out with 10 fingers.
Exactly.
That'd be great.
Exactly. All right. So it looks like you have your boats made.
Yeah.
So obviously, this is what it's going to look like. So like he left some of the skin in here, some of the flesh in here, because you're going to use that as kind of like your, as a boat. So you have your sides and it doesn't all come flying out onto the pan.
Right.
Okay. So now that you've done that, you are going to take the oil that we have here.
Okay.
And you are going to brush the eggplant shells. So we don't have a brush, so we're just going to kind of use this oil today.
Is this a graffiti eggplant?
It's not.
Too soon? Okay.
But it's okay. It's okay. And then we're going to season them with some salt and pepper. So we put some salt and pepper out over there. It's up to you how much salt and pepper you like. Everybody's different.
Oh yeah, I should have asked. How much salt and pepper do you like?
A lot.
Okay.
But yeah, I love spices in general. So yeah, like I've been known to bring my own spices in my purse.
What?
Places. Because if somebody has bland food, I'm like kind of horrified by it. So I will kind of add my own stuff.
At like a friend's house, you do that?
Well, if I say that, then the friends that are watching will know I'm doing that.
That's a flex. Okay.
But yes, so that's very generous. I like that. I like the way, I like your spice level. That's very good.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So we are going to put those on this baking dish over here.
Sure.
Or pan. And we are going to put them in the oven for about 15 minutes because you want them to soften up.
Good deal.
Yep. So I already have the oven on.
Excellent.
So you can put them in there.
Oh, what could that be?
I don't
On the bottom of the
know
oven?
what could be in the
No
oven.
one will ever know. I guess we'll never know.
All right. So while that's cooking in there and getting nice and soft, we are going to prep all of our vegetables and spices and everything that we are going to put in the boat.
Okay, I can do that. I
Okay.
think.
All right. So the eggplant flesh that you took out, we're
Yeah.
going to use.
Okay.
So
good.
a lot of people think, oh, you just took it out and you're going to throw it out. No, that's part of our filling. So you're going to chop that up pretty small.
Okay.
So we can use it as part of the filling.
Sure.
Seeds and all.
Okay.
You know, you want to keep the seeds. The seeds are very good for you. And again, a lot of health benefits. So, and it's really hard to get seeds out of an eggplant. So
Yeah, I tried.
Not that I've ever tried, but I look at it and think it would probably be a tough job. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do while you're doing that is I'm going to get our pan ready. We've had the heat on a little bit so we can start doing our little vegetable prep for our boats. So I'm going to use some olive oil. Some people use different kinds of oils. You could use avocado oil. If you don't use olive oil, any kind of oil is fine, but we're going to use olive oil for this recipe. And I'm not a measure person. I'm going to be the first one to admit it. So I just kind of go with it, you know, and see where I land. But that's why I can't bake, Joe. I'm a terrible baker because if you tell me I have to follow a recipe and measure things,
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
I'm not here to follow.
No. I'm not a rule follower. So
yes.
Yeah. I'll cook all day, but give me something to bake. I'm the wrong girl.
That's right.
All right. So that looks great.
Thank you.
So if you could cut up that onion over there, again, like small.
Okay.
Like almost like you have the eggplant. And once you get the onion, then we'll add that and the eggplant to the pan and start cooking that while you're doing the rest.
Okay. I can do that.
So what is your favorite thing to cook?
I like to cook anything that I haven't cooked before.
Okay.
Like if I see a new recipe that I've never seen, like an eggplant boat, it becomes my favorite dish because I don't know, it's just like fun learning about new ingredients, new ways to cook, and how people cook them. Like this is so cool that this is something you've been having for years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now it's kind of like living in the history of Crissy.
Is there like a different style you like? Are you like Mediterranean or Asian spices or Thai food or what?
I've been pretty mean on Middle Eastern food.
Okay.
We have a lot of turmeric garam masala flowing through our house.
Which is
My
so good for
daughter's in
you.
love with chickpea masala.
Okay.
So we've been making a lot of that from scratch, and she has
That
become
sounds delicious.
a food connoisseur herself. So anything that I can get her involved and try new flavors, because I love my parents. They're probably watching, but they didn't use a ton of seasoning growing up. And so I don't want my daughter to grow up that way. I love their tender love and care, but their work in the kitchen was not the best. So I am trying to teach my daughter a thing or two about how to make a way around the kitchen.
Understand? Yeah.
Because it's left up to me usually, but she has been such a help in the kitchen. So
Well, that's good.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
really
She has her
good.
own like little flavor palette, which is fun.
Well, that's
Mhm.
great. Yeah, I mean, to have kids that are adventurous eaters is definitely a good thing because I know that that can be a little bit
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, we
Yeah.
lucked out. Some kids just want chicken nuggets and
I was
McDonald's
not
fries.
adventurous when I was a child.
Me either.
I ate spaghetti with butter
Yeah, yeah.
or sometimes a hamburger or an English muffin pizza.
English muffin pizza.
You've never had an English muffin pizza?
I think I had it on a piece of Wonder Bread one time. It was the 90s. We didn't have a lot of rules back then.
Yeah. So, English muffin pizzas were a good little snack in our house. But
So I can tell by this eggplant boat, we're doing better.
we definitely are.
Mhm.
So Joe is now going to
Wait, how
peel
much
up some
garlic?
garlic. So the recipe calls for two
Two.
cloves. I do 4.
Yep.
Garlic is pretty much one of my favorite foods.
Yeah.
I will put garlic in anything that it makes sense. I've
Yeah.
even tried garlic ice cream before.
That doesn't make sense.
Believe it or not, it does.
Oh, does it?
It does.
I'll
yes,
try it.
Yes. So, yeah, garlic is definitely something that I just absolutely love. So, yeah,
Me
yeah.
too. Me too.
But I do have a little tool I left at home that I'm kind of sad about.
Mhm.
That would have blown your mind with the garlic. But
It is the coolest little.
yeah. So if y'all don't have it, it's like a little ring. That like what would you call that material?
Silicone, I guess?
Yeah, silicone ring. And you just put the garlic in it and you roll the ring and it peels the paper right off for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, it saves a lot of time, but I was kind of, a little distracted this morning and just forgot it.
Yeah. And I'm surprised with today's youth that they're not talking all about that on TikTok.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
How old am I? 1,000 years old. Here I am.
While you're doing that, can I grab the onion and the mushrooms and put them in our pan?
Of course, you can get the eggplant too.
Okay. I appreciate that. Let me see.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna grab this
This is
spoon.
intense.
Yeah.
What did I do? Did I mess this up?
No. I just didn't. I'm trying to figure out the best way
Okay.
to get my stuff over there.
Thought I messed
You
it
know?
up.
No, you didn't mess it up. It looks fabulous. What are you, crazy?
That's
My
one wrong
goodness.
thing to say too. Joey, no, you did fine. You did fine.
I would let you know if you were not doing well. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I honestly, like whenever I make this kind of stuff and I put everything in the pan,
Mhm.
I'm like, I could just eat this stuff out of the pan.
Yes.
Like when you make stuff at home, you like have the base is always onion and garlic.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I could just
Everything.
sit here and eat the onion and garlic all day. You don't have to give me anything else.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good.
Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
Chop up
So,
this garlic then.
Yep. So
Yeah.
because I like spices, I'm going to add some salt, some pepper, and probably some Italian seasoning to this.
Okay.
Again, whatever you want to make it. If you decide you want to make it with, different spices that you like or make sense, go ahead, try it. But we're just going to keep it a little simple today, but not too simple.
When I cook, I hate to call him out again, but my dad.
Gosh, I hope your dad's not watching.
I hope he's not watching, but he knows this. So we are not allowed to say spices if we cook
Why?
because he won't eat it. He's afraid.
Wait, what?
Yeah. We have to say seasoning. Same way?
What?
Or he will not eat the food.
I
And
have never heard of such a
it could
thing.
be rosemary. It could be thyme. It could be nothing. But if you say it's a spice, he ain't eating it. He's too scared.
Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
That
So
is
we have to call it
so
all
funny.
seasoning.
That is funny.
And that was a new revelation for us
Yeah,
2 months ago.
that's funny.
Yep.
I mean, I've heard of people like, if you don't tell them sometimes what's in the food because they won't eat it, but that's
Mhm.
spices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That black pepper.
You
That.
don't know what you're missing if you don't eat spices.
Yeah. Yep.
I
He's
mean,
afraid of black pepper.
It's just so good.
It
I
might as
mean,
well be a
yeah.
Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
All right, got the garlic chopped. Should I start on the yellow squash as
Yeah,
well?
please.
I could do that. And about the same type of size we're looking at?
Yeah. So we're going to use yellow squash. Of course, you could use, zucchini squash, butternut squash, acorn squash, whatever kind of squash you like, especially in the winter. Some of those winter squashes are really good.
Oh, yeah.
So those might be a good thing for you in the summer. Obviously, zucchini and yellow squash are in season, so those are really delicious. But yeah, we're going to use yellow because that's what the grocery store had.
Fair enough.
But again, you can use anything that you'd like.
Cool.
So, and when you're done with that, we will mix the garlic in, and then we will do our magic in here while our boats are still cooking,
Fantastic.
which they should be done pretty soon.
Okay. We have a timer set.
I have a human
Right.
timer that's sitting in the room here.
That's right. Caroline the clock. Thank
Yeah.
you. No one has ever called that. And I mean, you're welcome back ever again.
Yes. So, yeah.
You guys are just having too much fun. I just needed to come up here and join you for a minute.
Are we doing okay?
It smells so good already. And you've barely been, like you said, you've been cooking onion and eggplant,
Yep.
which is wild. I did want to mention one thing that I noticed you do that I really appreciate is
Yeah.
you, instead of using your knife to scoop up your ingredient
Mhm.
into your hand and put it in the pan or put it wherever, or put it to the side, you use the spatula,
Yep.
which
Mhm.
is great because the knife is sharp. And a lot of people then take that knife blade
I've
and we
read
go
that.
right into our hand.
Mhm.
And that's just a recipe for disaster. So
Yes,
you
yes.
can also flip your knife over. So then you're using the dull side and the dull side comes towards you.
That's
That's
super
another
smart.
option. It's the same pencil. But then you're also not dulling the sharpness of your blade because every time we scrape across that cutting board too, it dulls your blade.
Huh.
So a safer knife is actually a sharper knife.
That would have saved me an ambulance trip.
It would've
Wish
saved-
I had talked to you about a year ago. Trauma.
I love this, and I love all the color. I love how adaptable this is. You were talking about using all those different winter squashes, which I think
Mhm.
taste so delicious.
Oh, gosh, yes.
But then mushrooms were another good idea.
Yep.
And
Hmm.
I can just see how easy that would be to, even if you didn't have canned tomatoes, maybe it would be less tomatoey, but we
Yep.
could put in fresh tomatoes if that's what we had. And I'm just going through
Yep.
my latest food share box that had yellow squash. It has a purple onion.
Mhm.
It has some of these others. It has fresh tomatoes.
Yep.
I'm like, I bet all of that would go great in an eggplant boat.
Yeah. Why don't you talk a little bit about your food share box so everybody kind of knows what those are while I'm grabbing these? Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll stand back.
And I'm not using the knife, so.
Good, good, good. Keep those digits. Yeah. Yeah. So what is this food share box?
So a food share box is a produce box that has 10 to 12 different fruits and vegetables in it.
Ooh.
Some of it is local. And the great thing about Gibbs Cancer Center at Pelham, in partnership with our community outreach team, we are a partner site, meaning you can order online now through Mill Village Farms and swing through the front entrance of Gibbs Cancer Center at Pelham.
Wow.
We will bring your box out to your car, load it in your car, and you can drive on away. It is every 2 weeks. And then we also teach cooking classes virtually with what comes in these boxes.
That's amazing.
So, because we get it, you might run out of ideas about what to do with all the produce. And so, not only that, we've got a lovely YouTube playlist channel that has tons of recipes on there too. So, that is a food share produce box in a nutshell on our website that we linked to already in the Q&A there. And I'm going to continue to lead you guys to it.
All right.
It's local food, right? Locally grown?
Some of it is local.
Some of it? Okay.
Yeah, what they can, because obviously you can't get everything in
All the
season
time.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to guess, this time
Mhm.
there was broccoli. And the broccoli had very much seemed like it was local. And that's the interesting thing
Awesome.
we like to talk about is the difference in flavors. Sometimes when you get a locally sourced strawberry, and that's usually a good example for
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
and you just bite into it and it just tastes different. So here in South Carolina, we have a lot of farms. We've got a lot of farmers that not only can use our support, but also we know that it needs to be affordable. And that's where the food share produce box is great. So what they can't get locally, they get regionally and make those two factors, both budget and local food work. So,
That is sensational.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
all right.
I gotta get one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Crissy, what are you doing now?
I am adding more spice because, as we mentioned, I like spice.
Yes.
Me and a little bit more olive oil.
Great.
Because now the eggplant and the squash are kind of soaking it up.
Mhm.
So I want to make sure we had enough for our garlic, which I can start to smell, and I'm sure the people upstairs can smell as well.
Yes. They can
So
smell it through the computer. The 4D TV theater people that
The
are watching
smell
this
of it-
right now. The smell
smell
of
this-
it.
yeah.
Smell it right now.
I
Look at
like
my
it.
manners. I left a mess.
But yeah, we made a little bit of a mess. I'm not the neatest cook,
No, I'm not.
but I don't know. I feel like, that's a good thing. It looks like I'm working hard but yeah.
There we go. So what do you look for when you think that the zucchini's cooked and the onions are cooked? Anything, any signs that I should be looking out for?
I mean, I always kind of either take a fork or the tip of a knife and kind of poke the zucchini to make sure it's not super soft, but also not super firm.
Yeah.
Because we are going to put this in the oven.
Right.
So it is going to bake as well. So we don't want it
Very
to be
true.
overdone and then, too crisp
Yep.
But we also don't want it to be like super hard and then you take it out and you're crunching on things when you go to eat, because that's definitely not the goal.
So al dente zucchini,
Yeah.
if you will.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's looking delicious.
It is, and it smells so good.
Oh my God,
So,
it smells amazing.
Yeah. So, Joe, can you check the eggplants that we have in the oven?
Yes.
And see how they look. They've been in there for about 15 minutes.
Yep, they're looking like eggplants. What should I
Okay.
look for?
Let's look at the ones that we actually did earlier.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah.
That's what those were. Of course they were.
Yeah, and kind of.
Oh yes.
So we have our melty cheese and everything
Ooh.
out of there. So those look good.
Oh,
Yeah, I
love-
think those can come out.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, maybe, give them 5 more.
5 more?
5 more minutes.
That's fine.
5 more minutes.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
You're in charge.
Yep.
You're in charge.
Take the
Mhm.
foil off if you don't mind.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I should have done that. And some of the cheese is sticking to it, but hopefully it won't all kind of come off there. That'd be good. Excellent.
Oh,
You
they
look good, right?
Awesome. They look fantastic.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's like a postcard.
They might hire us after this,
They might.
Right? All right. So
Well,
why
yeah.
don't you start to prep your tofu?
Sure, sure. So my daughter's vegetarian, so we have tofu, more than oxygen in our home. So we like to prepare tofu a myriad of different ways, but because this is an eggplant boat, I felt as though we need something crumbly. Sometimes you can dice into little squares, which is fine. Sometimes you can slice into pieces and pan fry it, which is always really good. One
Pan
thing
fried.
I did, I learned, I might only need to use half of this block, is put it in a bowl, grab a whisk,
Mhm.
and just dig in.
I would have never done that.
Yeah,
I have never thought of crumbling up tofu,
yeah.
like literally.
And I know we're going to cook this in the deliciousness that you're making in that pan over there.
Mhm.
But if you're just making it on its own, you can add any sort of seasoning that you like and then throw it on a sheet pan, throw it in the oven, sometimes even on like broil. And it turns into this crunchy, almost ground beef like texture,
Ooh.
depending on what you season it with. And it is a big hit in the Gagnon family house.
It might be a big hit in my house now because we're trying to do some vegetarian cooking now. So
Yeah.
that might be a great option.
Tofu is one of those cheat codes. Like it's so delicious. It tastes like whatever you season it as.
Mhm.
It's really affordable. You can get
It is.
one big block for $1, $1.50 some places.
Mhm.
And it's delicious. It's so good for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It is. I think a lot of people are afraid of tofu.
I think it's the name. They need a good marketing team.
Maybe we should call the tofu people and tell them we can help.
We'll call Big Tofu, Tofu Inc. And we'll tell them they need a different name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what to call it though.
So now, do you want to put that in here or did you want to put that on top of the boats? What do you think is best for your tofu?
I'm thinking cook it up in there.
All right.
But it's up to you.
Throw it in.
Is that okay with you? Okay.
Let's do it.
This is your masterpiece.
It is. It is. Like that.
And it'll add some protein too. I know
Yeah,
tofu has tons of it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you always want to make sure you have some sort of protein if you can. And
Mhm.
tofu is a healthy option. And as Joe said, pretty affordable.
Yeah.
I do recommend if you've never worked with tofu before, when you do buy tofu, make sure you drain the water. So how I do that is probably, the way that I probably shouldn't, but I will literally put it on the top of like a pan and then put paper towel on it and then put a heavy pot on top of it.
Yeah,
And then all the water starts to drain out.
that's exactly right.
So, yeah, because if you do not drain the water, the texture of the tofu is not good.
No, it's slimy.
Yeah, it's very slimy. So you have to drain the water. So a lot of people make that mistake and they try tofu once, they don't drain it, and they're like, ugh, never again am I eating tofu.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's very,
Yeah.
very good. Very good.
Right. Okay. What do you think? Should I take out those eggplant?
Yep,
bits?
let's take out the eggplant.
Okay.
Moment
Moment of truth.
of truth.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that looks delicious. Delicious.
Oh,
The magic of TV.
goodness.
Magic of TV.
Yes, of course.
So it was perfect timing that you were talking about the making tofu less watery.
Yep.
Because we had that question pop in. And so I don't know if you've tried this.
Mm.
I have never tried mashing it up with a spatula.
Yeah.
But one thing I was taught is to take your tofu block, freeze it when you get home.
Okay.
It needs at least a day.
Yeah.
But that changes the protein structure in the tofu. And then you let it thaw again. And then it'll wring out almost like a sponge.
What?
Mm-hmm. And then you can crumble it right up just in your bowl.
I'm doing that tonight.
So that releases a lot of the water, which means more squishy absorptive ability for flavor, like you said.
Yeah.
And then it does also make it more firm, more like the
Pardon.
right.
Sorry.
That's a thing. It's more firm, like ground beef would or something like that. Also, I mean, full disclosure, it doesn't taste like ground beef.
Right.
But I am curious what you like to flavor yours with.
It depends. As I said, my daughter likes Indian cuisine. So sometimes we make it with masala or turmeric or cumin and curry, that sort of thing. And then if we're having tacos, we add cumin and garlic powder and onion powder, salt, pepper, and it's really, really good.
So not even a liquid. You're not using soy sauce necessarily, or you're just almost letting other flavors soak into it in the pan.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Even easier. I've been messing with marinades. I've been messing with all that stuff. And then, so, you know, the freezing method, while it's easy, it does, you have to remember, take it out of the freezer. You have to remember, let it thaw in time, you know. And I've done the microwave thaw a couple times, but then if you're going to let it sit, it's good, you know. But
That's what's cool about tofu, though. There's so many options that it's so delicious. And then there really is no wrong way to do it.
Right.
As long as you try to get that water out so it's not too slimy,
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
about it.
That's
Yeah.
the key.
That's the key.
I
Mhm.
will keep thinking on a new name for it.
For tofu?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll start it here and see if it sticks.
A new marketing campaign?
Yeah.
All right. I like it.
Send
I
it our
like
way.
Maybe we could do one of our, what do we call them? Spitballing sessions
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
marketing department for names of tofu.
Okay. If you all have any ideas, let us know because it's scary. And hopefully you don't feel as scared anymore. But there is a right way. It's just when you don't do it right, it
Yep.
can just that one time can just ruin it.
It really can. It
So,
can.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All
These
right.
look great.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes. So we are going to show you now how to make these look like this.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So as you see, we have our boats
Right.
and they're nice and soft now.
Yeah.
So they were in there about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
You want them to be soft, but again, not overcooked because
They were
now we're going to put them back
350?
in.
Okay.
Yep. And yeah, so we're not going to re-season or anything because we already did our magic in there.
Right.
So you can do this one of two ways. I usually put this in first.
Okay.
And then I top it with my toppings, tomatoes, etc. Once in a while, I'll put the tomatoes in here, stir them in.
Ooh.
So it's already like mixed in.
Yeah.
So why don't we do that since we already have everything in the pan still.
Of course. You're in charge.
So just grab me those tomatoes. Don't say I'm in charge. I'm not in charge. If I was in charge, that would be scary.
No, not at all. You're leading us. You're a tour guide. Yeah. Yes. Seriously, follow you down the tasty trail of magic.
Yep. So we're just going to mix these tomatoes in.
Oh, that was
And you
nice.
can use, again, fresh tomatoes if they're in season, stewed tomatoes,
Oh, nice.
diced tomatoes, the diced tomatoes that come with seasonings. Like, again, just make it what you want to make it. That's
That
the
is
beauty of the dish.
This is like a no recipe recipe.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Yes, yes. Yeah. You follow the base and then you just you go rogue.
That's awesome.
Yep, yep.
Maverick in the kitchen.
Yep, yep. All right. So I am going to now turn my stove off, and I am just going to easily scoop my topping into my boats. And again, this is why you kept the sides up, because that way you don't have stuff just kind of falling out all over the place.
Of course.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do
Like
that.
passengers of a cruise ship. Filing in.
You know it. You know it.
Unfortunately, they're going to be cooked instead of going on a
I know,
lovely
I
vacation.
know, I know.
Sorry, guys. That's your
That's
your
all right.
plate.
That's all right.
Mhm.
But yeah, I've actually made these with squash as well. Like
Oh,
the
nice.
eggplant boats, I've made it with just zucchini,
Oh, great.
like smaller ones,
Yeah.
and those are lovely too.
I-
So if you're not an eggplant person,
Mm.
which not everybody is, you could also make it with different squashes, and try it that way.
I love the color.
Right? It's just like, yeah. And again, if you added different things, you could add all sorts of different colors. You could use a purple onion. You could use
Right.
a green squash. So, yeah. All right. So there's always a little left over, which is fine. You don't want to overload.
Mhm.
All right. So we have our filling.
Yes.
Okay. So now, being that I am gluten-free and dairy-free,
Mhm.
I use vegan cheese. So I like this one, but there's a bunch of different kinds out there. So if you do choose to go gluten-free or dairy-free,
And we
you
won't
can
name
you can
names,
try
but
these.
some are better than others.
Some are better than others. This is probably my favorite. And just so you know, it's vegan, vegetarian, dairy-free, nut-free,
Mhm.
lactose-free, soy-free, and gluten-free.
Wow.
So it's a lot of free.
Is there anything in there?
It tastes delicious.
Oh, that's great. How? That's amazing.
I don't know
I
how.
can't wait.
And it melts. Like some of
Oh,
like,
good.
some of the cheeses, the like fake cheese
Yeah.
doesn't really melt.
Right.
But this one melts. So, it's not as great as regular cheese, but it still melts.
Yeah.
And then also I use some gluten-free breadcrumbs. So
What-
that kind of makes it a little bit fancy.
You get a crunch.
It's fancy crunch. So I like it. So we're going to use that. So we're going to sprinkle some of that on. And then if you could just cut up a little basil for us.
Sure.
I forgot to ask you to do that. I would
Nice.
appreciate it.
I gotcha.
Thank you. Thank you. And as much cheese or as little cheese as you want. Doesn't matter.
Here we go.
You like a lot of
Basil.
cheese, load it with cheese.
Give me all the cheese.
I love cheese. When I went gluten-free and dairy-free, cheese and bread were the hardest things for me to give up.
How did you do that?
It was really hard.
Mhm.
Especially, like I said, I grew up in a household where we ate Italian food
Right.
and a lot of bread, a lot of Italian bread.
Yep.
So, oh, look, Carrie's cleaning up for us and everything. Sprinkle
Golly,
in
thank
some
you.
breadcrumbs.
Perfect.
I know. Gosh, I wish I
What's
had
the
this
name
at
of your
home, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
I get
So we have our cheese, our breadcrumbs. You could put a little fresh basil on, which I always do because I happen to love
I
basil.
love basil. That's fantastic.
And you could also sprinkle some on at the end if you want for and if you don't like to cook, but I like it cooked as well.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Basil for days.
Basil for days. Yep.
We can see.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
All right. So this is what we have. So what we're going to do now is cover it very loosely with foil
Okay.
behind us. And we're going to put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. And then when it comes out, it'll look lovely like the one that we had before that we took out of the oven for the magic of TV.
Isn't time travel something?
Right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure at whatever hour the eggplant was cooked earlier, it was probably not something that anybody was interested in eating at that time, but
Speak for yourself. I could eat this
are you one of those will eat anything at any time
if
people?
it's good like this.
Yeah, I'm with you.
10,000%.
Yeah, it's just like that. There we go.
Right.
Loosely.
Yeah.
This isn't that hot anymore.
Taste as we go.
Get the spray out.
All right.
I knocked down.
And voila.
Bada bing.
How's it taste? Good?
It tastes great.
Good?
Yeah.
Good, good.
Get in there.
All right, let me try. All right.
It is. It's fantastic. I love the.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't be afraid of tofu. He's your friend.
That is good. Yep.
Crissy.
It's great.
Grazie. Prego. Molto bene. Are those words? Those are words. Mhm.
Some language.
Something. Yeah, yeah.
One of the things
Phenomenal.
that you brought up was fiber and the eggplant. And I looked up that number and it blew me away.
Mhm.
So a half of an eggplant, so assuming we'll eat, that's the serving
Mhm.
is that half of an eggplant.
Right.
The eggplant alone has 9 grams of fiber in it.
Whoa.
Ideally, for good health, we're looking for about 30 grams of fiber per day.
Mhm.
If you're looking at disease prevention, disease reversal, more is better. And again, talk to your providers. That can be very specific depending on what type of, if you have any GI issues, we want to heal those before we then start to increase our fiber intake. But with the eggplant, a half of an eggplant alone being 9, and then we've got tofu in there, which comes from soybeans. So there's fiber there. We've got all those other vegetables. I'm going to go ahead and guess this is at least a 15-gram fiber
Mhm.
Wow.
meal right there, which is incredible. So you're over halfway there in just one meal,
Yep.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
With all the color purple. So there are not a ton of purple foods that are out there,
Mm-mm.
but
No.
Nope.
especially those dark purple foods. So if you can eat the eggplant skin, we want to do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Okay.
Because those are great for our brain.
Nightshade
I
vegetable.
need that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I need a lot of purple eggplant apparently. A lot of.
is the
Mhm.
is the phytonutrient. So phyto meaning plant, nutrient, what we get there. So really good anti-inflammation for the brain coming from those purple foods. So
Really
we've
good.
got purple, we've got yellow, we've got white, we've got red.
Yeah.
We did it. We green. We've got the basil.
Yes. Yes.
We did it.
You have the whole
Yeah.
rainbow.
We got the whole rainbow.
Yeah.
So
So
well done.
thank you. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, just make it what you want and
Yeah.
enjoy. I eat the whole thing except for the stem part,
Yeah.
but I'll eat the skin, everything. So
Yeah.
I just love the whole piece of eggplant. So yeah.
And when you roast it like that, you're really softening it.
Yep.
It makes it a lot easier to eat the whole thing.
Mhm.
So
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah. Sweet
Yeah,
potatoes are like that too. If you've never eaten the sweet potato skin, give it a try.
I eat the skin all the
Roast it.
time. Yeah.
When you're roasting it and cutting out into the little cubes
Mhm.
like that too.
Right.
I mean, need to take knife skills class with Joe, I think. I was very impressed.
I've had a lot of accidents.
There we go. That's practice.
Sure does.
Fantastic. Does anyone have any questions? You've got these two awesome folks here, so please throw your questions in that you might have for them. Thank you for the tofu question. That was a great one.
Mhm.
But you made it look so easy, you guys. So
Yeah, it's not that hard.
And
It's
as,
a pretty
if
easy
you're watching
dish.
the beginning, as we said, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's a
I
fact.
don't believe that, but it's okay.
is there anything else we need to do, or that's it? We're
I
just
think we're
waiting
good.
for
Yeah, we're just
the other
waiting
one
for the
to
other
bake?
one to cook so we can have lunch.
Lunch. Yeah.
Let's throw some basil on here, and we'll TV magic plate it up and
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All
give
right.
everyone a little peek at. Let's see. I like to contrast those colors, so.
Yeah.
Look at
All
that.
right.
The cover of a cookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very pretty. Get a knife so we can cut them in half, maybe.
Marvelous. Oh my gosh. I have never had this cheese before, so this is going to be new.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like some basil? The answer is yes. As
Oh,
I
yes,
go
of course.
sprinkling on.
Yeah.
The correct answer is yes.
And these are perfectly cooked. They're nice and soft,
Oh,
easy to cut through.
Chef Caroline, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Chef
So
Caroline.
the skin
And-
isn't going to be, like
and in
you
the
said,
cameras.
like hard to chew.
Yeah.
So that'll be absolutely lovely.
Look at that.
Ooh, they're so heavy.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I know there's so much stuff in them. Like, they're so heavy. My
And I can
goodness.
see this being really fun with kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for
That
sure.
healthy food and then garnishing.
And I mean, it's called a boat. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you get to make a boat.
Words matter. Sometimes
Words
that's
matter.
all it is.
Mhm,
All right.
mhm. Tremendous. Crissy, you answered everything perfectly.
There you go.
Mhm.
Well,
Any
thank you for
questions?
having us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So fun. So much. I think that's what I love. Like you were saying, Joe, it's fun to just see what other people are eating and cooking and
Mhm.
these recipes that are tried and true, those are the ones they want. The ones that you know are easy, that you've almost memorized, that you can adapt. And that's what then makes cooking and eating at home so much easier.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we are looking forward to enjoying a meal together. That is the other thing that we want to remind you about, is eating together is fun.
Yes.
And cooking together can be fun too. They
Mhm.
give extra hands to clean up. So
For sure.
they do the cooking, we'll do the cleaning.
Oh, cool.
And we got on that too. That is part of it. We won't deny that. But we are very excited to welcome folks in person to our teaching kitchen here this year. That's huge.
Mhm.
So be on the lookout for our food and nutrition events that are posted there. In the meantime, we'd love to see you virtually from our kitchen to yours on January 15th, when we start our Cooking Up Confidence virtual 4-part series. Next month, we are celebrating American Heart Month with
Mhm.
Greta Beach from our heart failure clinic. She's going to do a sheet pan salmon.
Mhm.
So again, it's one sheet.
Mm.
Easy. We're going to add some color in there. We're going to add some flavor. We're going to talk about low sodium and heart health.
Mhm.
We're only invited to this one, huh?
You know where to find us.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah, I'll be back time and time again. You're gonna regret that.
team building.
There you
That's
go.
a treat.
I like it.
So
Yeah.
we can do
Excellent.
that. Thank you both so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We enjoyed.
Good luck to everyone on their New Year's resolutions.
Yep.
We've got your back here at Spartanburg Regional, so we are certainly looking forward to cooking with you more and nutrition being part of that. So thank you.
Bye.
Ciao.